Happy Friday, everyone. It is Ron from Cali Fabrics. We've got a brand new group of over 40 new prints from Dear Stella and Timeless Treasures. These were handpicked by us, and I'm so excited to show them to you. I love a good group of quilters cotton. Quilter cotton is the fabric that most people really probably learn to sew with. It is just a joy. It's easy to deal with, and it comes in just so many different vibrant prints. I know a lot of the people who follow us mostly do like apparel, so whenever I'm selecting quilters cottons, I'm doing that with apparel in mind. I try to stick with quality that I think is suitable for apparel and also prints that I think could work as well for apparel. But of course, these are quilters fabrics, perfect for quilting, for pillowcases, for tote bags, all of that kind of fun stuff that we all learned when we were sewing. Okay, so first group here, this top shelf is going to be all the Timeless Treasures prints. This is a company that's been around since the 90s, very, very popular in the quilting world, really great quality prints, really nice and soft cotton. So I'll just kind of go through the prints fairly quickly because you can kind of see them. I don't need to describe them necessarily to you. I might make little comments here and there. I do love the vibrance of these splatter prints. And also these kind of all came together, kind of this black confetti print with the rainbow confetti, super fun. This one just wants to be made into like a tote bag for your music class or your piano books or guitar books. These are really, really cool. I love just the kind of the scaly look of these. They kind of have an oceany vibe to them or kind of a lizardy look. Really, really pretty. I really like this kind of, it's kind of an iCat look. If it's not really a true iCat, I'm not sure if you would call it a true iCat. It's a print, it's not an iCat fabric, but it's an iCat looking print to me. Really, really pretty, rich colors. Really like this one. This is just a very usable, this one actually is pretty complementary to a lot of the other purples here, which is really nice. Kind of ties in a lot of these colors. This swirl is really pretty. Here we have a couple florals. I think this is actually the same floral pattern, just in two colorways. This is like an all over purple lavender. And then this one has a more vibrant color on a light blue. This one's really cool. It's got kind of it's kind of gold that comes. This is like a slightly glittery metallic gold. It's not like a glitter that'll run off on your hands, excuse me. But it does have kind of like a slight glittery look to the print. Really, really pretty. This is another one that has just a little bit of metallic to it and like kind of the gold shimmery stars. This is really vibrant. I love the color combo here. And one more that has a little bit of metallic in it. This kind of has this kind of gold glitter in the veins of this one here. Really nice and pretty. Love this. Very classic botanical print in blue. This really pretty light floral. This would be really pretty like skirt or dress. This one's cool. I like this. This was one that I handpicked myself. Me and Gino, who's my mom, we go through all of these together, and this one was definitely my pick. I just thought this was a really fun print. This would be a really fun shirt. All right, one more of that same botanical, but this is kind of like a classic leaf green. Really cool, really pretty. That same floral again in kind of a more summery, vibrant color palette with kind of that golden yellow behind it. This is just a really pretty cloudy rainbow. I actually think this might coordinate really well with these music notes and guitars. I think this is probably in the same group because they're the same colors. And this is just a really pretty hot pink, vibrant garden floral, which I really like. This one I think would be a really pretty summer dress. Okay, going down to Dear Stella. The Dear Stella prints are slightly lighter weight. I think these are like 150 GSM. The Dear Stellas are 135. A little bit, I'd say a little bit more paper-like. Not quite like the art galleries, but in between Timeless Treasures and Art Gallery in terms of weight and feel. They have a little bit more of a lawn or poplin look to them. Dear Stella has kind of their own signature style. Really, really pretty. Let's get into it. I love their florals. Like I said, they all kind of have this storybook quality to them. The little birds in that one. I love this print, and in fact, we got this print in a couple colorways, I believe. I'll show you the other ones a little further down. But just a really cute print with a deer, like a kind of a woodland print with deer and foxes. This one here is like a horizontal stripe, upside down really, of the same kind of deer and foxes. This is really cute. Kind of a scrolling hummingbird print. Here is a really pretty kind of watercolor floral on lilac. I love this fish print. This one's super fun. This is another one that I would totally wear a shirt out of. Honestly, if you haven't worked with quilter's cotton in a while, if you've been working with something that's a little bit more fiddly, something lighter weight, something a little more difficult, grab one of these and make something out of quilter's cotton. It is a joy. It behaves itself. It is easy to sew with. And honestly, they're fun fabrics to work with. They are. They make projects a little bit easier. These are great, of course, if for learning or teaching sewing. But honestly, if you kind of feel like you've moved on from quilter's cotton, give it another look, because there's some really, really nice quilter's cottons on the market these days that I would say are apparel worthy. Just be aware of the weight. They're 135 GSM, so this is not a cotton lawn. It's going to behave more like a poplin. But honestly, the quality in these is really, really nice. I would wear these personally. They're really, really nice. Okay. Really like this kind of like this nightshady kind of midnight floral. Really pretty. This one I love. This one has like it's like this big colorful forest. Let me roll it back. And it's got these little like cabins. I think there's a yurt on here. So yep, there's the yurt. Yeah, just really, really fun. Lots of color. This one here, same color palette, but it's all these little mushrooms. Very Wonderland. Like I said, they all have this like watercolor storybook feel Dear Stella is kind of known for, and really, really pretty. Love the colors. This is really cute. This is bunnies and mushrooms and kind of this like dainty, very usable print. This would be, again, very pretty dress. They're really, really pretty for like children's wear too. Something like a romper. More foxes. This one's really pretty too. Again, skirts, dresses, children's wear. Great. And then last, but certainly not least, we have these hedgehogs, which are super cute with the little florals. Dear Stella is hard to beat for their prints. They remind me a lot of ways of Art Gallery, and you know how much we love Art Gallery. Great stuff. And these Timeless Treasures prints are just classic, just really, really fun. Exciting, really fun group here. All right, that is the whole group for this week. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comments below, or you can always shoot us an email at support@califabrics.com. Again, thank you for watching and have a great weekend, everybody.